Today I want to talk about the Harry Potter Knitting and Crocheting House Cup. That is, let's say, a knit-along. Yeah, a knit-along on Ravelry, but it's so much more than a knit-along. Let me read something to you. Welcome to the House Cup. So what is this game about? Students are sorted into 4 houses. The staff create crafting challenges. Students craft items in real life and post pictures of those items as responses to the challenges. This earns points for their house. So you are part of a house: Gryffindor, Ravenclaw, Hufflepuff or Slytherin. At the end of the term, the house wins with the most points. All of the points earning challenges are hosted as a forum threads in the Harry Potter Knitting and Crocheting House Cup thread or forum on Ravelry. You don't only have this one thread. If you are familiar to the Harry Potter universe, you know that there are not only the different houses, you also have, for example, the Quidditch field, and every house has another dormitory and other classes and extracurricular activities, for example. So you not only have classes. This group also hosts the Great Hall, a place to socialize and ask questions, and other threads that students of all houses would be interested in, such as announcements, a thread for sorting. Sorting is when you put on the hat. I participated in sorting now, and sorting is still open. That's why I talk about it today. I don't think it's very long open, so if you're interested and you want to play along, you have to ask for sorting. So that means you apply to participate in this game, and you will always be able to participate, but you have to do the sorting. But it's not sure if you will be part of one of the 4 houses of Hogwarts, but you could, if you are not sorted into a house, play as not quite first year, like a novice, or a student on sabbatical. That means you can participate in all the fun and the knit-along, but you can't earn points for your house. Break month activities. Break month are the month in between the terms. A term in the Harry Potter Knitting and Crocheting House Cup is 3 months. At the moment we are in a break month, so December. That's where the sorting happens and all the organizing for the next term, because the professors, so the admins of the group or the forums, have to do a lot of work to make this amazing game happen. For example, they come up with story ideas and assignments for the classes and so on, but more about it later. Trophy threads to recognize particularly awesome projects and more. The houses have their own Ravelry groups that host social threads, activities and non-points earning challenges. Each house has different personalities, which are not exactly the same as in the books or in the movies. So not all Slytherins are bad and all Gryffindors are brave. They are a little bit different. And they have their own staffs, which makes the structure and activities of one house different from the next. All students are welcome to visit and socialize in any house, whether or not they are currently sorted there. So as a Ravenclaw, for example, I have always played for Ravenclaw. I could also visit the group from Gryffindor and visit them in their common room, or participate in their games. Challenges, types and timelines. A term runs for 3 months: January to March, May to July, September to November, and December, April and August are the break month. So you can't turn in classes, you can't earn points for your house in that time. All dates and times are given in US Pacific time. That is very important because you have to hand in classes every month. Each month of term there are 8 challenges known as classes. Projects for classes must be started and turned in within the month, so whips are not allowed. Projects can be larger or small. Finished projects can earn 15 points for the student's house. You know, it's the house cup. At the end, there is this big trophy. You want to earn this big trophy for your house. And you can get bonus points, for example, if you used a lot of yardage or you turned in the class with a nice story around your project, or yeah, you can get awesomeness points as well. Partially finished objects earn 5 points for the student's house. That means if you don't finish your project, you at least earn 5 points for your house. Plus bonus points. You can also get these with not finished ones. A student may earn up to 90 base points for classes each month, plus bonus points. Classes are important because the requirement to earn sorting priority is to submit 1 class per month. What does this mean? I have lost my sorting priority because the last time I played, I wasn't able to turn in classes for each month. That means for the next sorting, you have to sort every 3 months. It could be that I can't, so I won't be in Ravenclaw or in any other house, but have to play as a student on sabbatical, for example. But that's not too bad. I can't earn points, but it's still fun to participate. And you keep your sorting priority, or you can earn your sorting priority if you have turned in, is it turned in? Yeah. Every of the 3 months, at least 1 class. And 1 class can be a square of your Cozy Memories blanket. You don't have to think you have every month to finish a pair of socks or a sweater or anything. Having sorting priority puts you at the top of the list, tied with many other crafters, for being sorted into a house during the next term that you play. So if I turn in 3 classes, so every month 1 class, that is the requirement, I know for sure I will be next term in a house and not only on sabbatical, I think. Detention. That happens every month. In detention, you can earn 10 points for finishing or mending a project. So detention is the only class you can turn in a whip. Yeah. OWLs, so the ordinary wizarding levels. That is something in the Harry Potter universe. It's an exam. These are challenging projects that take 2 to 3 months to complete. Students must submit a proposal during the first 3 weeks of the term in order to do an OWL. And you can get more information about OWLs. Then there are newts. Newts are... I don't know I will write it on the screen because I read Harry Potter in German. And for example, the OWLs are called Zacks in German, Zauberergrad, and the newts are something else as well. So read the screen what newts are in the Harry Potter universe. But in the Harry Potter Knitting and Crocheting House Cup, they are very challenging projects that take more than 3 months to complete. Students must submit again a proposal during the first 3 weeks of break month in order to do a newt. You don't have to do these things, but if you say, for example, oh, I want to make a blanket for this wedding and I can't do that within a month, but I would like to submit it as a class or as to earn points, yeah, that is your way to do it and to earn lots of points for your house. Then there is Order of the Phoenix missions. These are challenging projects that take 5 to 8 weeks to complete. And you always have to propose first and you can't start earlier and so on. The proposal is you fill in a form and say, okay, that is the yarn I need, here's my swatch, this is the pattern I do, that's why I need that amount of time. And for example, the professors wouldn't accept, if you turned in a big pair of socks, for example, or a stocking wouldn't be a Order of the Phoenix. So I don't even know if a stocking would be more than a class, but that is what the professors decide and they will answer your proposal. Students must submit a proposal during broom window during the first month of term in order to do a mission. Storytelling is also especially encouraged in the Order of the Phoenix thread. The storytelling part is, I think, the most fun about this knit along, because, for example, if you open a thread for one class, for example, Defense Against the Dark Arts, they not only say, for this class this month, craft something in black. No, they write a whole story around it. It's like reading a novel or a short story. It's like, and the students were entering the Great Hall and they saw Professor so-and-so, and then the professor is the admin of this class, so to say. And you read a situation, and the prompt always fits to this storytelling segment. It's so much fun to read through the classes and to decide, oh, which class do I want to do? Do I want to do arithmancy, or do I want to do herbology, or ancient runes, or Defense Against the Dark Arts? It's so much fun, so much fun. Quidditch and the Headmistress Challenge are series of points earning challenges that vary from term to term. Quidditch is the sports in the Hogwarts universe, Harry Potter universe, and Quidditch in this knit along is, for example, you have 5 days for the next Quidditch match. That's the prompt. And sometimes it's not even something to knit. Sometimes it's baking cookies, or show us something you organized. Show us the before and after picture or so. So it doesn't always have to do something with knitting. And for classes, sometimes knot fiber crafts are allowed too. So you can, crocheting is, I think, always allowed. So Ravelry crafts are always allowed. But sometimes they write it under the prompt. They also allow coloring or drawing or something. It's not often the case, but sometimes. Yeah, and that is the Harry Potter Knitting and Crocheting House Cup, and I think at least have a look. If you don't do the sorting and want to participate, you can only participate after you got sorted. So in the description box below, I will put a link to the sorting thread. You can read through the student's handbook. That was the introduction of the student's handbook I read to you. There is so many information and so many twists and things to this house cup. It's so much fun. It can be overwhelming at first, especially for me, because when I discovered this game, I think it was 2016 or so, or 2017. I started to play it 2017, but I saw it earlier. My English wasn't that good by then, and especially all the Harry Potter vocabulary I didn't know in English. Now I know most of them, but for example, newts. I know what newts are, but I don't know. It's an acronym. So N stands for something, E stands for something. I hope acronym is the right word. So for me, as a non-native speaker, it was a little bit overwhelming. So I concentrated on classes only. And I wasn't reading all the classes, and I wasn't reading everything and all the activities. But now I'm getting better and better, and I enjoy it so much. And Tommy giggles always when I say, oh, I did the sorting for the Harry Potter Knitting and Crocheting House Cup. And sometimes he's asking, did you do your homework already for your Harry Potter Knitting and Crocheting House Cup? Yeah, it's so much fun. I love it. And what I also love about it is it's encouraging to start and finish something within a month. For example, it's not ornithology or ornithology, but something similar when you foresee the future by watching how specific birds fly. So it's a thing in the wizarding world. And the prompt was something with birds. You could also, for example, oh, there is this bird, it has this color, for the robin. Robin has red, I think, yeah. And then you crafted something in red and you say, oh, that reminds me of robins, so this is my class for this month. But I wanted to do something with birds, and I wanted to do something small because I knew I wouldn't be able to finish a big project. So I made a blue bird of happiness. I wouldn't have knitted this beautiful tiny little ornament without the Harry Potter knitting and crocheting house cup. So I encourage you, check it out. And if you watch this video, go to the link and you see sorting is closed, follow the thread anyways. It's so much fun, and just play along for yourself. Yeah, that is my suggestion for today.